Hey guys, E2A here, and welcome back to my series on FIFA 16 Ultimate Team, Kevin De Bruyne's road to 100 goals. And yeah, we're starting off with some nice gameplay, as you can see there. What a banger from Christian Eriksen, who we actually brought into the team off camera. I just waited until Fur and Lanzini had actually sold. Then I went and picked up Eriksen as a centre mid for about 1.5k, I do believe. And yeah, I got him as the new centre mid next to Firmino. Those are the two new additions into the team. You will have seen Firmino last episode. But yeah, I was playing very, very well. I was playing some very good FIFA in this episode. I was scoring a lot of goals and some very, very nice goals at that. I mean, last episode, we didn't have the best of runs in Division 10, I believe. Or it may have been the first episode. I was losing quite a few games. But yeah, I managed to get completely back on my winning streak. And I won a lot of games, scored a lot of nice goals. You can see here, 3-0 up just after half-time, and I think De Bruyne had managed to get himself a couple of goals, but pretty much all the midfield were getting themselves goals. And yeah, De Bruyne, obviously the main man in the team, he's by far the highest rated, and he's just one of the best players on this game. But also, both of my wingers, Lens and Dyer, they were playing very, very well, as were Firmino and Eriksen, and you will see a cracking goal from Fernando, the CDM, who has like terrible shooting. He scored an absolute screamer straight into the top corner later on in the episode. But that was a pretty nice volley there from De Bruyne. But I'll just leave you guys with the gameplay in the background as I talk a bit about this series. So firstly, thank you guys so much for the support on this series. I've had people telling me on Twitter, for example, that it's their favourite series and that they really want me to do more episodes of it. And the reason it's been a while is because basically I was originally making my videos when I'm in France, because I'm in France and I have been for like a week or so, and I will be for another week or so. I've been making them on my MacBook, and this is the last one that's going to be made on my MacBook before I move on to making them on my mum's laptop, which I've got Sony Vegas on. And basically, because I've got an old MacBook, I can't export footage from Elgato, so I have to actually import the footage from Elgato into iMovie, which is what I edit on. And that takes so long. Like, it takes like 3 hours sometimes to import like 2 hours of footage, which I then have to edit down and everything, so it takes ages. Whereas on my laptop, I'll be able to do it so much quicker, because I can instantly export in like a minute an hour's footage and then just edit that down very easily in Sony Vegas. So I will have episodes of this coming out every 3 days or so. Also, I want to give a massive shout out to someone who actually made me the thumbnail. I'll leave his link in the description down below to his Twitter. And yeah, he's an awesome graphics designer. I think he's called CRSHHD. And yeah, I'll leave a link in the description to his Twitter. May have got that name wrong, but I think he is called that. And yeah, he made an awesome new thumbnail for the series. But as you can see, I was actually doing some bronze pack trading. I have done some more trading, but I think I actually deleted the footage where I showed you the trading, but you will see some of that later on in today's episode. But I like doing the bronze pack method because it gives you those non-rare contracts, and contracts are quite expensive, so you kind of get unlimited contracts, which is pretty good. But we do get on into another game against a kind of hybrid. I mean, it would be a quite nice hybrid, except for some reason he had just randomly Julius Caesar in goal, and he had, I think, Collins, the West Ham centre-back, just in the middle of his defence, which wasn't too good, but some great play. Manchester play, like 3 of my players were on goal there. I had a 3-on-1, and I do sweat it across the box to Kevin De Bruyne. And that does draw this game level, which my opponent got a pretty lucky goal, I believe, to make it 1-0 to him. But yeah, he does then end up giving me a very easy opportunity to make it 2-1. I was cutting it back across to De Bruyne because obviously the series is to get De Bruyne to 100 goals, and I was trying to get it to him, but Dyer does put it into the back of the net. Nice, powerful finish from him, and my opponent decided to rage quit about 10 minutes after that. So that gave me a 2-1 victory right there, 323 coins, which is not too bad at all, and that does give me 6 points from 2 games in, I believe, I don't know if this is actually Division 9 or Division 10. Division 8, sorry. I think it may be Division 9. Yeah, it is Division 9. It does say so there. But I actually decided to go and play the Starter Cup with a bronze team that you just saw me make there for fitness. Now, that is an awesome tip when FIFA 17 comes around. Instead of wasting your coins on fitness cards, definitely go and play Starter Cup with your bronze starter team and use your goal players on the bench. But we do then come up against like a pretty decent BPL team. He's got the likes of Kante, he's got Martial, he's got some good players, but he has got Olsen and Mertesacker at the back. I couldn't think of a worse gold centre-back partnership in the BPL. by far that's just so bad. But yeah, ended up getting a very, very nice goal right there. Some nice body feints, nice long shot into the back of the net from Fernando. And my opponent decided to rage quit. So I went and picked up quite a few gold contracts there just so that I could apply them. And then those players would have those contracts for a long time. Because the bronze pack method, I didn't have enough coins really to open a lot of bronze packs. So I'd rather just go and get those contracts relatively cheap right there. But look at this goal here from, I think, De Bruyne with the goal. It was quite laggy this game, but yeah, just 6 minutes into the game, it was a nice pass into De Bruyne. He did a scoop turn, a couple of ball rolls, and puts that into the back of the net. And my gameplay, my way of playing, has just got so much better recently. I mean, look at this. I'm doing ball rolls, drag backs, just those simple skills. And look at that for a goal from De Bruyne. That is why he's one of the best players in this game. He's so clinical from outside the penalty area. He's got 5-star weak foot, amazing long shots. He's also quite strong. Look at this. He muscles people off the ball. And then he just smashes that into the back of the net, getting himself a hat-trick before half-time. 3 brilliant goals. And yeah, that was some very, very good play from De Bruyne. My opponent then does bring it back to 3-1. And just a couple of minutes later, makes it 3-2. So here, I was getting a bit worried because originally in this game, I was absolutely smashing him. And then he got back. But we ended up winning that game 3-2. It did hold on in the end. And yeah, that was a good victory. A lot of goals for De Bruyne. And I think the game before that, because at this time here, people were still like rage quitting and stuff and scoring own goals because double coins were still on at this time. This episode's quite a while ago when I actually recorded it, if that does make sense. I'm actually going to be streaming this loads when I get back to the UK, so if you guys who like my streams will like that. But yeah, if there are any like free points that you see, like suddenly I have 3 points and you didn't see the game, it's because I came up against someone who then like scored an own goal and quit. And that person there, I think they were relegating themselves. They rushed their keeper out. De Bruyne shot from the halfway line and then he quit. And yeah, that actually got me around 6,000 coins, which is awesome. For that victory, I did end up winning the Division 9 title. Went and picked up some of the kits from the catalogue and quick sold them, which is a good way of making some free coins. And then we do come up against a nice team right here. One of the better teams we have come up against in this series, a full Argentina team. Got the likes of Dybala, Tevez, Pastore and some other good players. But look at this goal from Eriksen. And that's what I'm talking about. Those simple skills, the fake shots, the ball rolls, the body feints, the drag back, stuff like that. They work so well on this game. And the main reason I do things like that, I've got a lot better at doing things like that, which really help your playstyle, is by watching Nepenthes' Road to Glory. If you don't follow Nepenthes, go and check out his second channel, Nepenthes 2. His Road to Glory, he's got like 115 episodes of it. It's really, really good. He's got to like 700k, I believe. He's got all the footy players. He's got Team of the Season, Demo and stuff just from playing the game without buying FIFA points or anything like that. And his like playstyle, he uses a lot of ball rolls and stuff. And by watching good players, so if you watch like Huge Gorilla or someone like that, who's one of the best Ultimate Team players in the world, you can really pick up on the things they do, the work, and try and implement them into your own style of play, which is what I've been doing. Doing those simple skills like the ball rolls, the drag backs and stuff like that just works so well, and they're so easy to do. But this game was pretty close. I mean, it was 2-2 up until the 82nd minute when Dyer makes a nice run, gets through the middle, makes it 3-2, and that got me yet another victory. Got me my first 3 points of Division 8. And yeah, moving into the next game, we come up against an interesting team. He's got the footy Diarra and the footy Milner in the middle, but it's not their upgraded cards because they didn't actually win. So I'm not too sure why he actually has their pink cards when they've got the same stats as their normal cards. He may have packed them. And also in inform, I believe Lozano is the name of that player, who's quite good. He's got really good pace and pretty good skill moves as well. But despite him having quite a few special cards, some great play from Lens, some nice skills, plays it across to De Bruyne, and yeah, I still ended up making it 1-0, despite him having quite a good team. Not the best chemistry or the best formation though, so hopefully we will be able to exploit that in this game. And he did give away a penalty, and De Bruyne puts that into the back of the net. Very, very powerful finish right there, putting me 2-0 up and getting De Bruyne his second goal. And my opponent, I believe, rage quit after that. So that 2-0 victory right there got me 587 coins. By the way, the reason I just paused there is because a massive tractor just drove past my house. I don't know if you heard that in the background, but for some reason a massive tractor just went straight outside my house. But yeah, moving back into the FIFA, here we go. We get 6 points from 2 games in Division 8. And the FIFA I was playing here, I was just playing such good FIFA. I was winning so many games, I was scoring a lot of goals, and I was just having fun playing FIFA. Like, normally FIFA can get pretty annoying, but I was actually like on a good win streak right now. But we come up against a BPL team. Most of the teams you come up against in these lower divisions are just kind of boring BPL teams, because you're not coming up against the best of players. You're often coming up against kind of like a lot of younger players who maybe like don't watch much football, so they just have like BPL teams, maybe around their favourite players and stuff like that, which is fine. I like coming up against them because normally they're not too good at the game. But yeah, I do end up going 1-0 up. Very, very lucky goal. And this game here was interesting. I mean, if you guys watched, I believe, episode 2, I lost 4-0 to someone despite absolutely dominating him, and their goalkeeper was man of the match. Now, this game here, I wasn't dominated, but I got really, really lucky, and I think it kind of makes up for that 4-0 loss, because I got very lucky in this game. So you saw that first goal was pretty lucky. I ended up winning myself a penalty to put me into the lead there, 3-2. But I did end up getting quite lucky in this game. I got some lucky bounces and stuff like that. This game right here, I believe I got a lucky bounce to put me through on goal. And then I was pretty lucky for that to go into the back of the net. So it does kind of balance out. And that's why I never really complain too much about, like, you have a lot of people bother complaining about scripting and how the game's against them and stuff. It's the same for both people. Like, for you, sometimes it's going to be in your favour. Sometimes you're not going to get as lucky. But it's the same for both players, so I don't really complain about that too much, because, I mean, I may have got unlucky in that game, but then I'll get lucky in another game. It just kind of balances out. My opponent rushes the keeper out there, and Bruyne puts me 5-2 up, and that actually got me 541 coins, which is not too bad at all. 12 points from the 4 games I have played. Couldn't ask for a better bit of play there from my team, getting me those 4 wins, and yeah, I really was dominating Division 8 right here. Actually, going over to my transfer list, you guys can see a lot of those items from the bronze pack method earlier on did sell on. And also the Palacio, who I don't know if you saw in the last episode. I picked up a Palacio in centre mid, and I believe Hunter for 1k, and he sold on for I'm not sure what he actually sold on for. You will have seen that on screen, but this is actually the team. You will have not seen like the full team yet, I don't think, because I didn't actually have Eriksen in the last episode. I picked up Firmino in the last episode. But yeah, I got Eriksen off camera once Lanzini, sorry, and Fur had sold on. But as you can see, De Bruyne actually has 21 goals, which is very, very nice, in 23 games, as well as 5 assists, which is an awesome return, considering probably about 5 or 6 games, people have rage quit very early on, either relegating themselves, they've actually just turned their Xbox off, or they've just rage quit because they saw my team or something. Not really too sure why, but I've had a lot of people relegating themselves, so it's more like kind of 17 or 18 games. But I actually went and played the offline Footies Cup. Now, the online one was very, very hard, and I only had one chance to play it because I just got back from camping, and I went straight upstairs, turned my Xbox on, played the offline one because the online one didn't really think I'd win it first time, so I played the offline one, and that gets you a pretty good pack. Gets you a 25k pack. I opened that. Got myself Basta, who is a pretty good right back on this game, but as you can see, it was actually untradeable. I've got some decent players. I mean, if there's a tournament or something, they could come in handy, and they're good for kind of like fitness players and bench players as well, because I want to build a gold fitness team to be able to play the online gold cup with and stuff, just so I don't have to play an offline game, because it can get pretty boring. But I decided to finish the episode off with some bronze packs. Bronze pack method was working so well right here, because literally every pack you open, you're going to make profit on. Because, I mean, this pack here, you see I get 2 fitness cards, sorry. Both of them go for 250 coins, that's 100 coins profit on the pack. You quick sell the pack, that's another like 100 coins, and you get some free contracts. Then got a Chelsea player, 700 coins, and a fitness card, that's like 300 coins. Literally just every pack is profit, 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 profit. So easy trading this. You just get free players and free coins and free contracts and everything. All the contracts are just sent to my club. All the players and stuff are pretty good. You just quick sell if they're good, you sell them. If they're bad, you quick sell them. And also you get stuff like kits, which are pretty cool. Some of them do look pretty good, the bronze kits and bronze badges. And also I was kind of trying to complete the manager tasks. I've not completed them all because some of them you have to play, like, I think, against the team of the week. I've not done like 2 of them. So I'll try and get those done for next episode. But yeah, I really hope you guys have enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video. Take care.